Hello, hi guys, how are you? Mulibwanji, mulishani, mulikabotu, chwani, ketile, achoni, mulibulongo, mulijepi. What other languages can I remember? And the other local languages, beautiful languages that we have here in Zambia. Guys, I'm doing a video especially to young people concerning agriculture. You know, that is my area of passion. I'm an agriculturist by profession, by passion, and by education. And I've dedicated much of my life to improve on how to farm in a very effective and efficient manner so as to reduce on the cost of farming. But I want to shock you with a few statistics. Did you know that globally, less than 20% of the entire farmers are either 35 or below? Then more than 70% of the farmers that we have are above 70. So now see the age gap. See the difference. It's a whole reason why, especially as Africans, Zambians specifically, talking to you guys out there, this is a very big opportunity, because imagine if the entire old folks were to die out, who's going to take up that gap? So there's need for knowledge transfer. I'll give you an example. For me, my grandfather, who is almost 90 now, has been instrumental in teaching me the practical part of agriculture. Now think of it. How many people are so fortunate, and how many people? So just imagine, guys, how many people are so fortunate like that to have somebody they can tap in from, somebody they can learn from. Very few. And again, most of you guys are not interested. So what happens now? Who's going to take up that challenge? It's a whole point why I'm urging all of you. I'm not saying we should all become farmers. Yeah, in one way or the other we are, by virtue of what we do. You could be a supporter to a farmer, you could be a consumer to a farmer. Yeah, that way, which most of us are consumers, we support farmers, or we are farmers. But farming isn't just about tilling the land or keeping animals, livestock, and all that. There's more. For example, medicine, that's farming. Conservation, keeping trees, wildlife, that is also farming. They make and use of different things out of the trees, out of the crops. The final products, value addition, supply of agro support inputs, all that is farming. Doing fish, that is farming. It's a broad thing. So people need to learn. For you guys out there who are young, and especially even parents, ignite the interest in your kids. For me, I did agriculture just for 2 years. That was 8th and 9th grade. My training at university has been in something else. Yeah, despite growing up at a farm and with a family that was so much interested in farming, that was an advantage for me. But still, you can do it also if you've got interest, if you've got a passion for it. If you're looking at it in terms of money, there is real money in agriculture. All it requires is your dedication and your patience. If you're saying, no, I don't have a startup capital, don't have money to start, I don't have land, well, I've always been saying, find the like minds. Talk to people like us. Even in your circles, find out who is that person that is interested in agric. Do they have the resources? Yes or no? If they do, well and good. If not, if you're a group, it's easy to get help. If you're an individual, if you volunteer or attach yourself to a farmer, I mean, who wouldn't want free or cheap labor? Many people take you in, then you learn one or two things from them. After that, you become influential as well in your own space, in your own way. Specialize into something that people identify you for within the agro space. So let me head back to the statistics that I was giving you about the gaps that we have in the agro space. It's a noble profession, a noble cause, because for one simple reason, we all eat. For as long as we're alive, you need food, you need medication, you need water, you need all kinds of utensils for your survival. And all those things depend on agriculture. So, Zambians, Africans, and young people everywhere, I'm literally speaking to you. Wake up, guys. Wake up, wake up. There's so much potential in this space. I want you to get involved. Begin to do this. Even the backyard garden itself will make a difference. You learn something from it. You can expand and grow from such small activities. You don't need to have bigger lands like some of us have now, but you can always start from somewhere. You don't need to have too much or big machinery. Now we're able to use all those things. Yes, because we've grown with time gradually. So we can as well start with nothing. So imagine seeds for a backyard garden. You may spend less than 100 kwacha, 20 kwacha sachet in Zambian currency, which is equivalent to like a US dollar. You can buy for a vegetable. You can collect manure from your neighborhood. Or if you can get a small pack of fertilizer and begin to learn, begin to water. If you don't have tap water, you can dig a well. If you don't have places where you can dig a well, there is one way or the other that you can be supported by nature. Do it during rain season. That's when you plant. If it's animals that you want to get into, begin to keep a few things, a few birds here and there. So remember, you can only build Africa, you can only grow this economy, especially among us, the brown-skinned people, Negroes and all that. It's from working the land, from producing food. We all know that the person who is controlling what you eat, they control you. So, get in charge of what you eat. Feed yourselves. It's not a difficult thing. And you are very fortunate, especially you young people out there. In this age where we live in today, there's internet. Something that our parents and our forefathers didn't have. Meaning, knowledge is vast and it's available, readily available every day, every time. And the talk time, the data for your internet, the bundles and all that are cheap. So you can just be lousing and posting nonsense or following nonsense on social media when there are things that you can listen to. There are things that you can read about, you can Google on. Check out all those things. So that's how you become relevant to yourself and to your society. There's so much that we can talk about and discuss, but I'm urging you, do not stop, do not relent, do not give up, and do not be sleepy. Start now. Elevate yourself, lift your families, lift yourselves out of poverty. Because we know money, as everybody who's been studying money knows, money is just an idea. An idea because it's a medium of exchange. So if you've got no ideas, then you're broke. You're broke of ideas, you're broke of money. You don't have money. Not the paper that you see. So I mean the value of you is in the ideas that you have. And the space that I'm opening up to you or inviting you to join and get interested in is the agro space. build ideas from there, learn and think and become creative from there. For those guys that did agriculture, either at secondary school, primary school, university level, PhD, whatever level, even just from experience, show us the results by producing things. That's all we need. We don't need much of the bragging and the talking. Oh, that you did ABCD or you know how to do ABCD, but you can't show us a thing. It doesn't work like that. This world only pays out to those that are able to sell something, to exchange something. That's how you make your money. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you and listening to you, especially young people. I've got a program that I visit schools, I visit different places, manage farms, I manage different projects. All those things, you can be part of them. I'm always open to ideas, open enough to work with strangers. And most of the people who've done very well on my projects are people that I've met for the first time, people that I've never met, and they've done so well. So all those synergies, I'm not just saying join me, join other people. There are a lot of people out there who are doing different things. But be relevant and be creative and be of greater significance and contribution to your society and to your community. I don't know anything else to say, but all I'll say is just go do it. Just go and do it. Do not whine about very few jobs out there. There are no jobs. Business is hard. Life is difficult. No, it's not meant for you, all those complaints. Not for you. You're just too big and too great and too blessed to complain or to dwell on such things. Of course, challenges are there. Everybody goes through challenges. But you should be going through a challenge when you're sorting out issues. You're saving your nation, you're saving the globe, you're producing something. And you've got all those challenges in doing that. And not problems where you're saying silly or simple things that would make others wonder whether you've got brains or you've got good health. I don't know. Guys, I end here. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Critics, supporters, I love you all, and I'm making it. So let's keep doing things, guys. Let's keep being great. I'll see you around, guys. Let's network, let's connect, let's get moving, Africa. Wake up.